Hi, I'm Stephanie Vance, VP of Research at AYTM, and today I'm going to walk you through some of our findings from the second and third waves of our COVID-19 consumer tracker. We'll start with health and economic concerns of Americans, both of which are on the rise week over week, along with perceptions of the seriousness of the pandemic and its impact on Americans' lives. Interestingly, in our first wave, we saw this really linear relationship between age and personal health concerns. The older I was, the more concerned I was about my health, with the greatest concern peaking in our 60 and over consumers. But over time, we're seeing this effect level off, and instead we see this kind of dichotomy between those who are under 30 and those who are 30 and up, with the latter group consistently showing higher concern than the under 30 crowd. At this point, 9 out of 10 consumers tell us they've encountered product shortages, and likely as a result of this, 6 out of 10 tell us that they're purchasing different brands of products than they normally buy. Use of home delivery services is also rising every week, and this is particularly true in high-income households. We're continuing to see cuts in discretionary spending and week-over-week declines in buying specific categories that we're measuring, such as apparel and beauty supplies. In contrast, purchase of shelf-stable foods and cleaning products is up and is on the rise every week. Let's talk about cleaning products for a moment. Even though we're seeing consumer spending increase within this category, consumers are shopping alternative brands more often in this category than any other. Almost 4 out of 10 report buying brands they don't normally buy. Brand switching is also high for shelf-stable foods, toys and crafts, and frozen foods. And I think it's going to be really interesting to see the impact of this brand switching over time, to see if consumers are potentially developing new brand affinities that ultimately will persist. Finally, in our third wave of data, we started probing on the motivations for brand switching by category, and we learned that the most common reason for doing so is not a shocker. It's that consumers' preferred brand isn't available. However, we've learned that another really important motivator for brand switching that we're seeing among a lot of consumers is a desire for more affordable options than what they normally buy. And we see this trend in particular in apparel, in beverage, and in beauty supplies. And again, this is an area where I think it's going to be really interesting to see whether these moves to value brands end up ultimately persisting over time. So those are the highlights for this week. I will be sure and record an update when our next wave comes in. And between now and then, I really hope everybody stays healthy and safe. To download a copy of our report, please visit our website. And of course, just reach out to us if you have any questions at all about our COVID-19 consumer tracker and the data. Or alternatively, if you are looking to conduct research of your own during this time. Thanks.